All right, welcome back to the program here. Well, this morning's home sales data shows that inventory continues to pile up around the country. With the combination, though, of falling mortgage rates and prices coming down, our next guest says it could be the perfect reverse storm for home buyers. Joining us now for a Fox Business exclusive is Dolly Lenz, Vice Chairman of Prudential Douglas Elliman, one of the top real estate agents around. Dolly, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Pardon me for being a little skeptical. Realtors not known for their bearishness.
Okay.
So why is this going to be a bullish year in 2009?
Well, realtors earn their living off transactions.
That's right.
So if prices are down, mortgage rates are down, and there's tons of inventory, there should be tons of transactions. So transaction-related businesses will do well.
Unless people are scared off by the negative headlines, fear of the economy, and fear of job losses.
True, but I think at some point that gets pushed back and people move because they need to move and buy something or rent something. And I say this year they buy something.
Let's focus on our little slice of the universe here, Manhattan, right?
Correct.
Two schools of thought. And I know it's an island, there's not a lot of room to build, so you have fixed inventory for the most part, over the long term, of course, and prices will generally move higher. But at the same time, look what's happened to Wall Street, hedge fund managers going broke, a lot of scandals out there. How's it going to balance out for New York City real estate?
Well, we'll lose some jobs in some sectors, as we have the financial sectors, for example. We're gaining lots of jobs, believe it or not, in the legal sector, even though law firms are going out of business. Other law firms
are picking up the lawyers. Thatcher Profit announcing today it's going to close its doors.
Exactly, but all those lawyers are already placed. That was today. So it has to do with really new businesses. Just like Madoff may be terrible for the economy, it's great for Fox, it's great for CNBC, it's great for the Post, it's great for a lot of businesses, a lot of PR firms. People make money off good news and bad news, and that's what's going to happen, those people. You
know, we often hear that inventory in New York City can't go up, but if you go to the west side, there's some of the areas that weren't developed 10 years ago, a lot of big new developments. I mean, it seems like everything's on the high end, Dolly. You know, all these apartment buildings, you know, we start at $2 million and then go up from there. Is there enough supply on the high end?
Well, I guess it really depends on the definition of high end. I think that between, let's say, 1 and 3 million, there isn't a lot of inventory, and that's where we'll see a move in terms of purchasers.
That's the family zone.
Yes, exactly. On the high end, and if we define that as, let's say, 7 million or 10 million and above, there actually is a lot of inventory, and that may slow down. And
I need to fix something. You know, when I say the family zone at 1 to 3 million, I know people out there watching Fox Business around the country. Trust me, folks, we're not being snobby. That's the way it is in New York City. It's an incredibly expensive place to live. That's why I live out in New Jersey, by the way, because, you know, I just don't want people to think we haven't lost our bearings on this. So how closely do you track the nationwide housing market?
Not closely. I mean, I watch it in areas where I need to, you know, California, Nevada, Florida, where I have people going.
The reason I ask is that there's a lot of people that are in your industry. Speak for a bit to people that are in your business. A lot of people entering the world of real estate in the last 5 years, because it was, for a lot of people, a pretty good living for a short time. Now it's getting tougher. Some people are moving out. What advice, you've been in a business for a while, been highly successful. What advice do you provide to people who are struggling right now on your side?
I say persevere. You know, I really believe, some people have said that 75% of everything is showing up. I think it's 99% of everything is showing up. If you persevere, you show up, you do the right thing day in and day out, you will succeed. And that means just keep pounding the pavement, keep making cold calls, keep after sellers, keep after buyers, and something will hit. You know, we often hear, too, you know, you can't get credit, you can't get a loan. There was a story in the FT today about how banks can't handle the volume of mortgage interest that's coming in. They don't have the staff. They laid people off, and now all of a sudden all these renewed interest in refis and purchase money mortgages are coming in. Is there credit out there? And if so, what does it take to get a mortgage? Do you have to have 20% down? You pretty much have to have.
Because 20% of $1 million for a New York City apartment, that's a lot of coin.
You pretty much have to have 20% down. That is the case today. You have to have a high credit score, FICO score. But if you have those things, whether you borrowed it from a family member or whatever, you can usually get the mortgage. I have not had a single problem getting a mortgage.
Look at those rates. Are we going to see those rates spike higher anytime soon? I mean, those are unbelievably low rates, 40-year lows.
Right. That's why I think it's a reverse perfect storm. All those things combined.
Will those stick around for a while, though?
Oh, I think that, without a question. Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
All right. Dolly Lenz, Vice Chairman of Prudential Douglas Elliman. Dolly, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope you're right about, we're all in the real estate market together.
Yes, no
ultimately.
question.
Dolly, thank you very much.